So, hi, I'm here today with Lydia Riegle, who is celebrating her solo show at Dark Gallery, Entry Points through November 8th. Hi, Lydia. Thanks so much for joining.
Thank you, Kim. It's nice to talk with you via
Yeah.
Zoom.
So, I would love to hear about your process and your approach to making art. Where do you get your inspiration? And what's the process of translating that inspiration into your work?
I think for this show and for all of my shows, I have some concepts that I try to paint to, and that is that I think we share a backstory so that events of our lives create sort of thinking, feeling, talking, living that sort of manifest in work. And so a lot of my organic marks that are initially laid down, that is what I am painting to. I also like graphite marks or line work because I like a drawing quality to my work. And I think that those are bridges to thinking, feeling, their connections to others, whether other artists, other viewers, the world in general, because I think it's this whole mesh of human beings. I like, for this show, I've used oil washes over the acrylic and the graphite to soften some of those events, because right now I think this year has been a really difficult year for very many people, health-wise, environmentally, politically. I think all of it has created events. So that is sort of what I have painted to this year. It's taken me a long time to develop a concept, because I think always the question is, why do you paint? Why do you paint? I think it's important to tell people because they also share that their backstories are often like yours. And so that develops a conversation where we can carry it forward. So that means a lot to me when someone comes in and says, I can relate to that because, and then we start the dialogue, which is absolutely great.
Fantastic. And I love your question. So, Lydia, why do you paint?
Why do I paint? I think it is, for me, it is a way to have a conversation because I am interested in what the give and take, a sort of a civil give and take. I'm really interested in the other person's story. And I love it when they relate to my work because we can go other places where I've never been before. And it is fascinating. I think people have a lot to offer each other. And those connections, again, that all helps that decency level and interest level, historically, culturally. I think it's all super important.
And hence the entry points. That helps me understand.
Exactly. So this work here is called the Living Bridge. And so it is 4 panels and it's about 11 and a half feet long. So I think that you could travel that because it goes from one event to the other. There's an ambiguous quality in the coloration, the graphite. This piece is subtle. I think you have to be in front of it. But maybe you can see via Zoom. I think that there's a richness there that I've tried to keep.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So is there anything else you want to share with our listeners?
We will have an artist talk at Dark Gallery on November the 7th, which is part of Denver's Arts Week. And at Dart, it will be from 2 to 3:30. There'll be 3 artists. I will be one of them. But each one of us have about 30 minutes to talk about our work. There's an actual viewing, which we will, have masks in place, the social distancing, but that doesn't preclude having good conversations with 5 people. So.
Right. Fantastic.
And that will be November the 7th from 2 to 3:30 at Dark Gallery.
Great. At 900 Santa Fe Drive, right?
That is correct.
Okay. Great. Thank you so much for your time, and wish you all the best with the show.
Thank you very much.